for most people, the intro is probably the trickiest part because of all those notes on the right hand. So one way to practice that sometimes helps when you have to kind of move so many notes and kind of from position to position is find some common denominator positions. So for instance, the first measure, what I mean by common denominator position is that if you look at every note on that measure, it spells an F chord in first inversion, right? So play those notes all blocked together for a little bit. In this case, let's just kind of go from here. Repeat it maybe 4 times. 1, 2, 3, da, ba, 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 ba. And then the second chord, the second measure, has the notes E flat, C, and G. And those notes spell a C minor chord, right? In second inversion. So from here, we're going to here. The middle note stays in the same place with the same finger. And the top note goes to flat, bottom note goes to G. Right? So we have first the F, the first measure, and then the second measure, and then the third measure stays the same. And then the fourth measure is a G minor in root position. So from that C minor, it goes to G minor, right? And this is the right-handed. I mean, don't be confused. What I'm talking about here is blocking the notes that are melodic all into chords to kind of get used to the position. So first I would just do that on the right hand, maybe four repetitions per measure. So we go right? And then I would actually go back and try note by note. Let's do that again, and we're going to do it a little bit slower because now we're going to add the left hand too. So the left hand, so we have an F chord, but the suggested inversion, which I really should change and instead of calling it suggested, I should call mandatory, because it's really not suggested. So here's F in root position, but the inversion is second inversion. Here's first inversion, here's second inversion. So the left hand will be playing here, right? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Let's play this intro 3 times. And if you want, you can play just the right hand first, or all the time just the right hand to get used to it, or all the time just the left hand to get used to it, or if it's easy, just play hands together. But let's play that intro 3 times together right now. And after that, we're going to move on to measure 5. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... Second time. Third time. Now measure 5. So the left continues the same. Measure 7. Measure 9. Repeat to measure 5. Repeat to measure 9. Measure 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Chord again. 2, 3, 4. Going to measure 17. Measure 17. 1, 2. 2, 3. Last measure. How'd that go? Who feels pretty confident with separate hands?